Hey guys, Zombie here, and welcome back to another Back for Blood video. Now today's going to be a bit of a news update. The developers over at Total Rock Studios have released a list of common issues and some workarounds if there's any workaround available. So we're just going to jump in and take a look at what they're addressing here. Very quickly before we start going into that, I've noticed just under 99% of the people who watch my videos recently are not subscribed. Most of these viewers are for Back for Blood content. So if you enjoy Back for Blood news, gameplay, guides, anything you really need, please go down and subscribe. There's also my clips channel in the description, my Discord, and my Twitch where I stream live. So feel free to join all of those. Now let's jump straight in. The bots in my game get stuck on the minigun, and I've noticed this particularly on 2.4 or 4.4, you know, the mission called Blue Dog Hollow, The Sound of Thunder. Basically the last mission available in the beta, where you have to load the artillery and then it shoots at the mine and it collapses it and then you get in the Jeep and you leave. I've noticed that on that mission. If you play with 3 bots, one of them gets on the turret and just does nothing. Just sits there, doesn't shoot, doesn't get off, just sits there and does nothing. So they're going to figure that out. Another issue, bots do not assist the player in certain situations. We know of several bugs causing bots to not assist players if they get pinned by special ridden. We are actively working to roll out improvement to bot behaviors at launch. And this is important because the bots in this game, in the beta, are absolutely horrible. They do nothing. It's just really bad. So I've mentioned that before, and I'll say it again. The bots in the beta are just absolutely abysmal. So I'm glad they're going to be really working on the bots at least a bit. They're trying to improve bot behaviors. So hopefully we'll see that in a few months, in about 2 months when the game fully releases. I get kicked back to Fort Hope while I'm in the Blue Dog Hollow, The Sound of Thunder. This may have been due to a server crash we deployed a fix for. Most instances of this should now be addressed. So this is mostly fixed. I've never seen this issue. I've never seen anyone encounter this. One of my friends always crashes on 2.1 or 4.1, the first mission in the Blue Dog Hollow series. But I've never seen issues on the final mission, the artillery one. But they apparently addressed it, so that's good. Disconnected from the server or when joining a party match. We fixed the server side issue that should address most instances of this. I can't speak, I apologize. That's good, they fixed it, so not much to talk about here. I can't join my friends or we're experiencing crossplay issues. And they just say, please ensure everyone in your party has the same crossplay settings, all on or all off. So hopefully that helps people. I've never seen this issue though. How do I change my display name? You can't, at this time at least. Which is just, that's whatever. This is the really big one that I really am upset about from them. I can't drop my weapon attachments. Players are not able to drop attachments from their weapons at this time. Now, I think this is one of the biggest, not one of the biggest issues, but one of the most annoying things as a player. When you pick up a gun that looks really good, like let's just say hypothetically it's a shotgun, and oops, it has a sniper rifle scope on it. That's annoying, you know, or, you know, you have an SMG that has a, like, 2 times ACOG scope, and it's super zoomed in, and it just is really unusable. It's just very annoying. They probably don't want to have you drop because there's those negative attachments, the red ones, which is fine. Make it so you can't drop the red ones, but let players drop attachments that are beneficial if they choose to, so they can either trade with teammates, or when they find a new gun that's better, let's say you have a normal starting gun, you find a blue one, the blue one's going to be better pretty much 100% of the time. Let's just say 90% to be conservative with it. You want to drop any good attachments you have on that gray starting weapon to put on the blue one if it doesn't have a good attachment in that slot. So this is a bit upsetting to me, especially because you can spend money to get attachments in the shops. You can't drop the attachments. I'm really upset about this one, and I think I really hope they rethink this, because I think this is one of the biggest issues in the campaign for it being annoying and not fun, is the bots if you're playing with bots, but then also that you feel like you have a lack of freedom where you can't drop your attachments. So I really hope they change this. Guns can sometimes double fire. This happens with quite a few guns. It's most noticeable on single fire guns like snipers or shotguns, but apparently they're aware of it and they'll fix it for launch, so that's good. Names of players to be rescued are displayed as bots. We are aware of the issue and will fix this for launch. Rest assured, it is still your same party member you need to rescue, even if the name displays differently. I've never seen this, but apparently, if you get pinned by a hawker, it can say, Bot Hoffman or something, but it's still your buddy. I'm getting a TRS online platform error. Now, I made a quick video on this yesterday when the beta went up, because I was getting this error. It says, we're currently investigating it at this time. If you're applying from a Wi-Fi connection, you can switch to a wired connection to address this. Now, even though I was wired yesterday, I had this issue for about a half hour, 15 minutes to a half hour. I do believe part of it is that their servers are overwhelmed, especially yesterday, right at 3 p.m. Eastern when the beta opened. Everyone was trying to log in. So I think that's part of it. And I guess if you're on Wi-Fi, you have a greater chance of encountering the error. So again, I think this is more on their side than your side. So if you're still getting this error, I would say you're probably still okay. But apparently they're aware of it and they're going to try to fix it, especially for launch, or even they might try to get it out in the next day or two before the beta ends. Joining the game late and taking over a bot results in the loss of a primary weapon. This issue will be fixed in time for launch. This is very annoying. If you join, if the bot has a weapon, you join and they just drop everything and you can't, it's not even on the ground. It just like despawns out of the inventory. So you just have either a melee weapon or like a pistol, a starting weapon. It's really bad. If you join midway, you're just kind of screwed. 2 different rooting grabs played simultaneously unintentionally sounded like a racial slur. I'm sure you've heard of this already. I'm not even going to read through it. They apologize for anyone who was hurt or took offense to it or had confusion about what was going on. If you haven't heard of this, there's other places you can go for hearing about it. I'm not going to go into it too much here. I think a lot of news outlets are already kind of talking about it. I don't feel like shedding more light on it. But they said they're going to fix it. They apologized. And if you're upset, that's fair. If you're not, that's fair too. We're just going to move on. PvP game continues after the whole enemy team leaves. I've been getting this a few times. They'll fix it for launch. Your group doesn't meet the requirements. Add any friend to your party, then open preferences, and you should be able to change private campaign lobby to off. So I haven't really seen this, but if someone's having this issue, that's how you can fix it. I've encountered a fatal error during bad seeds that lead to my game crashing. Please make sure your drivers are updated and that you meet the recommended system requirements for the game. If issues persist, please submit a bug and we will look into it. I assume that a bug report or a bug ticket. So this is a PC only thing, and I haven't seen this either. But if you're experiencing this, I guess it wants to try to update your drivers, and if that doesn't work, then submit it. I haven't seen this, so I can't really talk to it too much, to be honest. And for playing on PlayStation, I've encountered a crash when my language is set to Danish on PS4 or PS5, and they just recommend going in on English, then switching it to Danish once you're in. So a lot of this stuff is more on the back-end server side, but some of the big things that I think are big, like this is a major issue for me personally, not being able to drop attachments. The guns double firing is kind of annoying, but they'll fix that. The bot behavior is just really trash, and they're talking about how they want to improve it, which is a very good sign. Some of the other stuff, let's see, there's, just backside error, another error. This is another backside error. A lot of this stuff is just backside errors. Actually, you can argue that bot behavior is a backside error too, but I'm talking like fundamental gameplay mechanics being not working correctly or not being the way I would like them to be, and a lot of players would like them to be. Like these two, the bot ones and the attachments one, directly impact gameplay. The double fire it kind of impacts gameplay a little bit, but not too much. The rest of this stuff, like your group doesn't meet the requirements, is very much back end, and it might be an error you experience, but once you're in a game, it's not gonna affect you. So the really big one, I can't drop my weapon attachments, and they don't want to let me drop my weapon attachments. I think that's a big issue, and I'm curious what you guys think about this particular point. Do you wish you could drop the weapon attachments? Is it just me? Are you guys fine with the system? Let me know in the comments, because for me, this is a really major thing, but for you guys, maybe it isn't. So definitely let me know. This is a rather quick one. I just wanted to make this quick news update video because they released this last night. So if you enjoyed, please go down and subscribe. I'm going to go and record more Back 4 Blood stuff literally right now. And yeah, that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in another video, and until then, see you soon.